Hey guys, so I'm back with another reading.
Said I'll be lit by the end of the summer, and I'm proud that I'm still getting bigger. Going viral is getting them sicker.
I don't know why I'm talking so low. Sometimes that happens. So today's reading is going to be, what does self-love look like for you? We have 4 options per usual. I'm going to show you guys the back of the decks. I don't know if I should hold them up like this, but I'm just going to hold up one card. So this is going to be pile number 1 with the like traditional Rider-Waite. Pile number 2 with the Realist Oracle. Pile number 3 with the Ori Oracle. And let me get pile number 4. Pile number 4 with this astrology deck. What is it called? The Numinous Astro deck. Can you guys see all of them? Yeah, okay. Pile number 1, the Rider-Waite. Pile number 2, the Realist Oracle. Pile number 3 is the Ori Oracle. And pile number 4 is the Numinous Astro deck. Okay, pause if you need more time to choose, and we'll get into the reading. Okay, pile number 1, this is your reading if you chose the Rider-Waite Tarot deck on what does self-love look like for you. So pile number 1, what does self-love look like for pile number 1? Ooh, okay, 6 of Swords. Walking away from anything that doesn't serve you, like anything that kind of makes your mind feel like scrambled, or like has you overthinking, or just puts you in like a mental capacity that's just not like it has you like thinking unclear. Moving away from anything like that, that's what like self-love looks like for you. Like choosing like mental stability. I wouldn't say mental clarity, but more so like mental stability. We have the Sun. Yeah, like choosing things that like bring you joy and happiness. Like choosing, like if you had a choice between choosing something that you know will like result in something that's not going to make you happy, then like that's not what self-love looks like. Self-love looks like, and then Sun is like about self. So it's like choosing yourself and what's best for you and will make you like not feel overwhelmed. And just put your mind at ease. Choosing the self-love looks like choosing the option that makes you like feel more at peace and happy and gives you clarity. That's a lot of cards. Pile number 1, what does self-love look like for them? Ooh, King of Pentacles. So self-love looks like having your finances, like having a stable foundation when it comes to finances. It's like you feel your best when you feel secure in your financial status. So making sure that you always like have that sense of stability behind you is what self-love looks like, because it's something that really like, you could be an earth sign, so it's something that really is tied to your sense of self, and not in like a negative way, but like in a way that's like you need to have a solid foundation in order to show up your best in the world, you know? So by having that, like that's the way you show self-love to yourself, because you're like, because like our Sun sign is what, like it's a part of our purpose, our destiny, like it's a part of our identity. So like to feel like your true self, you and identify with yourself, you have to like make sure you feel very secure in the material world, you know? So it's like not anything like that, like materialistic. It's just like a thing, you know, like, because our Sun sign represents what we came to this world to master. So like with earth energy, and then it's King, it's like you're here to master the material world, and that's just your purpose. So, and then not being stuck in one place, always being open to exploration is what self-love looks like for you. Like never like getting comfortable one way or doing something, or staying in one place, going to like a specific place, like finding and exploring what like lights you up, what brings you joy, like just constantly being in a state of like exploring. Do you have the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. I thought it was like another ace behind it, but it's not. Ace of Pentacles, which is like, you, self-love looks like taking on opportunities that can make you like bring you in like revenue, investing into things that like, look, and then at the bottom deck is in your bag. Yeah, like I'm saying, it's like things that can bring you in like more financial ventures. What does self-love look like for someone? Ooh, seek guidance. Self-love looks like getting the emotional reassurance that you need from outside sources, whether it be like professional help or like a trusted, like close, like friend. Like by you always like making sure your emotional state is regulated, that's like what self-love looks like for you. Yeah. Pile number one, what does self-love look like for them? All the cards like, ooh, look, shadow work. Yeah, it's like self-love looks like you acknowledging and accepting all aspects of yourself. This parts that you deem like not good or like not worthy, and like just knowing that you're a human being and like it's just a part of like the journey. Honestly, it's just part of, it's just what comes with being a human. Like, you know, there's no such thing as like truly good or bad. It's just kind of like, it's just like what it is. It's what it is, honestly. And accepting all facets of yourself, making a wish by always like, self-love looks like you honoring your desires and what you want out of life and like going after them and making them like a reality, by like not staying in the dream state, but like knowing that you can manifest and have whatever you want, and like standing on that belief system is what self-love looks like the having confidence that you can have what it is that you desire in this lifetime is what self-love, and then like making it a thing is what self-love looks like for you. Oh, but you do have attachment at the bottom of the deck, and that talks about materialism. Self-love looks like you having things that you really like. Yeah, okay, self-love looks like you, it's kind of like you having the financial stability, that finances you need in order to make your like childhood, the things, you know how when people be like, there's a lot of things that they didn't have growing up, so then they work really hard to like have the things that they wish they had when they were a child. It's kind of like that's what self-love looks like for you, like honoring your inner child and giving your inner child all the things that you wish you would have had when you were a kid and growing up, but not getting too attached to the things that you have is what self-love looks like for you. Like accumulate, it's good for you to accumulate a lot of things because like it helps have a healthy sense of self, but not getting too attached to those things that you have is what like self-love looks like for you. Pile number one, what does self-love look like for pile number one? Ooh, the law of mentalism. Higher self, all spiritual laws go beyond physical laws. Your mind is one with the universal mind. All is mind, heaven, the highest point, crown chakra. Immutable law never changes. All energy is created by and always subject to the divine spark inside of you. Pay attention to your thoughts. Power of the mind connected to the absolute God self. Reality is a manifestation of your mind. Yeah, so self-love looks like you being in control of your mind, like I was saying, and not letting like intrusive like outside thoughts or outside opinions like get it to you, by just moving forward and choosing to like only indulge and engage in things that like make you feel like stable in the mind space. You know, anything that makes you feel like, gives you like mental fog, it's like moving away from that and not engaging is what self-love looks like for you. And having control and like dominance over your domain, even over your mind and what you think and what you feed your mind as well. Not letting your mind run rapid is like what self-love looks like for you. Number one, what does soulless. Ooh, look at this. Avoiding people like that don't like have like a soul. You know, avoiding people who feel like empty inside is what self-love looks like for you. Like only like connecting with people who feel like have that same level of depth to them. It kind of reminds me of like water signs. Like water signs often, like, you know how like the dynamic will like this is not all, but like sometimes water signs are really deep and air signs are more like a mental headspace. So like a lot of time water signs will try to connect with air signs, but it won't work out because water signs are searching for that depth. And it's not that air signs don't have that depth, but it's like comes from a different space, you know? So it's like connecting with people that can go as deep as you, you know, outside of science, but like connecting with people that can go and give you that deep emotional intimacy that you're searching for is how you can show yourself self-love. But I'm gonna read this card anyways. That's just what I channel. This card, I don't know exactly what it talks about. Some consist of mind and body and no soul. Stay aware as beings roam the realm without the infinite energy of source and lurk to devour the energy that it lacks. Protect your energy soul source, as it is the key that the soulless seek to steal and destroy. So yeah, this is talking about like avoiding people who don't have soul, that people like energy vampires. Yeah, there we go. That's what like self-love looks like for you. Avoiding energy vampires, people that can't give to you in the same way in which you give to them. Like, so the depth thing, people that just can't connect with you on a soul level, that avoiding them is self-love for you. It's like what self-love looks like for you. Pile number one, what does self-love look like for pile number one? Ooh, another card fell out. Ooh, Cashapp Records. Isn't her hair so cool? Like, I should do my hair like that. Ooh, this is another card. It says, you are connected to the Akashics. You are the book, as the answers and knowledge you seek are a memory away, hidden and coded in your DNA. Trusting what you know, the initiated, expand in wisdom, connection to universal knowledge. Yeah. So self-love is by like you tapping into the knowledge that you already have and like using that to your advantage to navigate situations. That's what self-love looks like for you. Trusting your guidance over anyone else's because you have the answers without seeking outside like guidance. Even though this one says seek guidance, but this is from people that like people that have like, you know, professionals, how they have like the knowledge that you don't have access to. You know, people that have like specialize in like the things that you are not that familiar with is what that talks about. So it's like knowing when to who to trust. Self-love for you looks like knowing who to trust and who not to trust. What's your like depth. Look, and then we have soul. You have soulless and soul. It says the creator, the all, the higher self. The connection to the source of all creator is all powerful. You always have access to this unlimited power that transcends time, that is perfect, all knowing, and has the answers to each obstacle or problem. Remember who you are and the power within you to complete your mission and ascend back to source. Yeah. And that's what self-love looks like for you. Remembering who you are, staying true to who you are, and like acting on that and using that to your advantage when you navigate life and situations in life. Because like with the sun card, that's what I'm saying, like being true to yourself is like literally how, and being true and authentic to yourself is how what self-love looks like for you. Okay, back to what I was saying. And then you have this card, karmic relations. I already talked about this though. Creating slow and stubborn energy. Karmic ties causing restrictions in other areas of life. Unrequited love. Attached, codependent, controlled, not unconditional. Conditional love. Holding you back. Karmic cycles in past lives. By moving away from people who like keep you stuck in a like cycle. Like they can't offer you what you want, and like moving away from them is how you show yourself self-love. Or what self-love looks like for you. Dang, and another one's popping out. Okay, a lot of cards want to pop out of this thing. The result depends on the choice. Decision to be made soon. Truth, intuition, peace. Temptation, distraction. This is talking about something specific. Something may be coming up for you like in the like near future that involves like a soulless person, and it's telling you to like tap into, don't let your mind take over, tap into your higher self and know that like you have the answers that you need within you to navigate this situation, you know? And it may be connected to something like from your childhood, because you know how inner child came out, and like It's telling you like to work on that, to like, and with shadow work, it's telling you to work on that because it may be like affecting what you want. Like you may have a certain goal and desire that you want, but there's like things that keep coming up from the past that like kind of get you caught up in a cycle because it's like it's familiar, and it may be familiar because it's displaying patterns from your childhood. So that's a side message. But so moving away from that and dealing with child and like things, dynamics that happen in your childhood is also how like what was it? Is what self-love looks like for you. I have to keep remembering. I keep saying like how self-love show up for you. But yeah, it says the path of least resistance. Your choices change things. Choose wisely. The choice is yours for the taking. Choose wisely as you move forward. Be mindful of how you are approaching certain situations and motivate yourself to choose the path that aligns with your deepest desire. This is an indication that things can go left or right depending on the choices being made at this time. Yeah, self-love looks like you choosing yourself above anything else. But choosing yourself, it's like kind of like, okay, you have two choices, and it's like one that's familiar, that has like a pattern, like you know what the outcome would be, and then it's a choice that you don't really know what the outcome could be. And so I was literally just reading this thing on Pinterest, how it was saying like oh look, it says, oh dang it, let me go back to it. It says, are you worried? Do you have many what-if thoughts? You are identified with your mind, which is projecting itself in an imaginary future situation, creating fear. There is no way that you can cope with such a situation because it doesn't exist. A mental phenomenon. Phantom. This is phantom. I'm screaming. Phantom. You can't stop this health and life corroding insanity. You can stop this health and life corroding insanity simply by acknowledging the present moment. Yeah. So it's kind of like you can't predict the future. Oh look, there's another one. Oh my god. You guys are getting so many cards. But like, yeah, it's like you acknowledging things for what they are and not what you want them to be is how like what self-love looks like for you. And choosing the path of least resistance. So like what it's saying is creating slow and stubborn energy. It's like these cycles, and like you can tell when something's not for you. The way in which you can tell something's not for you is if it's creating like, if you feel resistance to it, is what like they're trying to tell you. If you feel resistance to something, especially when it comes to a person and dynamic, it's kind of like that's not for you, and what's for you is gonna feel easy. And someone was just talking about this earlier, but yeah, like it's literally a thing. And then you got the Lulu warning. I'm saying it says not seeing reality. Be careful what you wish for. Over speaking, overstepping, gossip. The Lulu warning. Expecting too much creates illusion. This is your reminder to remain present and secure. You won't always know or have all the answers when you want them. Yeah. This is saying like what self-love looks like for you is being in the present moment, acknowledging things for what they are and not what you want them to be, especially when it comes to people. Yeah. And then like even not like when it comes to everything, but especially people, but like in everything, because it's reminding me how I was thinking about how I always wanted to do fashion and that was my gig, right? But I entered the fashion program and I don't like it, and I don't like the people. Who's that? And so I was like, well, should I just stay in the fashion program, blah blah blah? And I'm like, well, in this present moment, oh look, there's another card. In this present moment, you know that what you don't want, and you know you don't like this program. So staying here, you already know what the result is going to be, so you might as well leave and try something else that you are interested in, because you never know, you might actually like that more. Like, why continue to try to make something work that you know you don't like, and then it's just going to make you feel more like iffy, and they're gonna be like, why did I stay in this when I could have left sooner, you know? So it's like that kind of situation. Like, you know what it is that you don't want, so don't try to like psych your mind out to think that it's something that you actually want just because you don't know what the other option will entail, because like you know this option's not working, so might as well try something new. Like this card, portal for new birth of a new cycle, creative process. This is a world you have manifested and built for yourself in the last year or months through thought forms, decisions, and desire. Current conditions are preparations. New transition into a new cycle and world. Yeah, by choosing something new is what self-love looks like for you. And then connect. You feel lost, confused, or unable because you're disconnected with source. Connect through meditation, prayer, affirmation. I am connected to the infinite source. Affirm, I am connected to the infinite source of power who grants me all I need to be free. Yeah, self-love looks like connecting with source and like always making sure that your relationship is tip tight. Tip tight? Whatever. Anyways, last message is, what does self-love look like for pile number? Oh, you have ascendant, outlook, in conjunction, and then the numinous, mystery. So yeah, making sure that you always are like looking at things from a sense of empowerment. Honestly, outlook and empowerment. Like, the way in which you even show up in the world is like you show up like from a place of you being your best self, the best version of you that you could possibly be, is what self-love looks like for you. Like dressing your best. When you dress your best, you feel your best. When you have like an optimistic mindset and feel like you can have anything you want, that's what like self-love looks like for you. It's all about your mindset, your mentality, and the way in which you view and approach the world. What ascendant? Yeah, showing up as a version of you that makes you feel like the most confident within self is what self-love looks like to you. Staying in the present moment and accepting things for what they are and not what that you want them to be is what self-love looks like for you. I don't know if I want to pull these cards. Let's see. If anything comes out, I'll take it. Any last messages for pile number 1? Younger man. Pay attention to your health and family matters. I'm not going to interpret these, but I'm just going to hold them up for you guys. Younger man, cane, seahorse. Okay. Well, that's what I have for you guys. It was 2212. That's maybe significant. So I'm going to end your reading here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see y'all in another one. Hey, pal 2. This is your reading if you chose the realist oracle deck. And today we're going to be getting into what does self-love look like for you. Let's see. Pile number 2. What does self-love look like for pile number 2? Ooh. Ooh, look at this. Finish line. The marathon. Ooh, okay. I wanted to say self-love looks like for you seeing things through. Like whenever you start something and then you finishing it. Like it's kind of giving with the marathon, it's kind of giving like what do you call it? Like setting a long-term goal and like going after it and seeing it through, like that type of thing. Individuality, staying true to yourself and being authentic in your expression of self as well. Yeah. What does self-love look like for pal? Oh, look. 444. Trusting your ability to and knowing that you're protected is also what self-love looks like for you. Yeah, because then I'm also looking at you see this right here? It's like walking your own walk up. I'm screaming. Anyways, the plane had to go by. But yeah, it's kind of like walking and going to the beat of your own drum. with this like crosswalk thing. Not crosswalk thing, but the crosswalk. Let me pause this. I have Sims going on in the background. Pound number 2. What does self-love look like for pound number 2? Deep knowing. So self-love looks like trusting your intuition and your inner knowing, you know? Following the little signs and synchronicities and not like second guessing yourself. Then we have be of service. So like equally investing into things, people, places, and things that like bring you value and joy, will bring value and joy to your life. I got this little sound bowl. It don't be working like how the other ones work. I do care. Anyways, let's get into it. Pound number 2. What does self-love look like for pound number 2? Ooh, with the 4 of Pentacles, this always gives me like staying true to your values and what you believe in. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like, yeah, look, and then I have 10 of Pentacles. This is like by you setting long-term goals and going after them and cultivating them into fruition. That's like what self-love looks like for you, setting like a long-term goal and like achieving it. Look, and then 7 of Pentacles. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I was like, it's giving 7 of Pentacles energy, like you like planting the seeds, and it's kind of like you reserving your energy while you like wait for things to come to fruition, because this came over finish line. So it's like you know how to reserve your energy and like your resources so that you can like make something work for like long term. And that's literally what self-love looks like for you, knowing how to preserve, like, yeah, perseverance is not one, but like I don't even know the word, but yeah. And then we have the Knight of Wands with the King of Cups. So it's kind of like following your passions is the way what's like is how what self-love looks like for you. Following your passions, going after what you want, what you desire, like your passions, and also following your heart. And it also goes back to following your intuition, because like your intuition is what like guides you. It's like you get an inkling and you go after it, you follow it. And you have Queen of Wands. Ooh. The moon came out. The moon popped out too underneath all this. So yeah, trusting like in the unknown, what you don't see but you can feel. That's the way self-love like shows up for you, what self-love looks like for you. And then Queen of Wands, being confident in the decisions that you make. Yeah, I was gonna say confident, decisive, 555, but I like, then the Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, that's what self-love looks like for you, being decisive in the actions that you take and decisions that you make. I felt drawn to grab this deck, so let's see what comes out. Pile number 2. What does self-love look like for pile number 2? It's getting so dark. I should turn the light on. Situations in balance that require careful handling. Grasshopper. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see, it's like a balancing act. You like having that balancing act and knowing like, it's like you know when to invest in something and you know when to hold back. So like that's what self-love looks like for you. Like literally self-preservation is what like self-love is for you. What self-love looks like for you. Bag. Something important such as a new job or raise. Yeah, knowing when it's time to level up and like move to the next level is what self-love looks like for you. Like taking the next level, next step to achieve a goal that you want. Like that's like making sure like not staying in like one place too long, but like moving to the next place when you know that it's something bigger that you want. Like you have bigger aspirations, so you know when to knowing when to move on to the next phase is what self-love looks like for you. Compliments from admirers. This is like I want to say, like, instead of like it being like compliments from other people, it's kind of giving me the energy of you like giving people their flowers and giving people their praise. That's what self-love looks like. You like complimenting and like supporting other people, especially with be of service. It's like self-love looks like for you like giving to others what you would want to be given to you, like giving them their praise, giving them compliments, giving just like freely giving of like, I would say words of affirmation, but just like compliments and praise. That's literally what self-love, because it's like a reflection. The way in which you treat yourself is like a reflection of the way you want to treat others. So like by being of service and like really showing up for other people is what self-love looks like for you, because the energy that you exude to other people is what you exude to yourself, you know. And then we have someone's behaving stupid turkey. Ooh, acknowledging when someone's behaving like in a manner that's I wouldn't say a stupid manner, but in a way that's just not like of the highest vibes. Like acknowledging that and just accepting them for who they are is what self-love looks like for you. Not trying to figure out or like change people, but just accepting them for who they are and what they do. Yeah. I should turn the light on, y'all. It's getting so dark. Maybe I could use the light on my computer. Okay, that worked. That works for now. Maybe I should change it to like a white light. Let's see. This one's brighter. Let's see. Is that better? Okay, I feel like that's a good vibe. That's good. Okay, pound number 2. What does self-love look like for pound number 2? What does self-love look like for pound number 2? Now it's just flashing. Okay, now it's so dark out here I can't even read the cards. Expect a windfall of abundance to your business, or maybe even a new job. That's crazy. You got a new job here too. Look. New job. That's crazy. The synchronicity. It says, or maybe even a new job or promotion, and you have a new job or raise. That's crazy. Rewards are ready to be revealed based on your efforts towards your goals. I said that. I literally was like, excuse me, I'm so crazy. I literally said that, like, self-love looks like you investing into your goals and what you want for the long haul. Like, starting something and finishing it. That's literally, like, what self-love looks like for you. That's crazy. Rewards are ready to be built based on your efforts towards your goals. Yeah, investing into your goals is what self-love looks like for you. It's giving booked and busy, counting your blessings, new levels of success and achievements. Jupiter energy. You have become a master at your craft, and the universe is confirming this through this new achievement. 1111 just popped up on the timestamp, so yeah, like literally. Self-love looks like you going after what you want, following your desires, following your heart, putting in the tangible like effort, energy, waiting like patiently for it to come to fruition and to grow. And like, yeah, it's like being of service and like giving to others freely, but like not over giving is what self-love looks like for you. And music may be significant, like listening to music that like makes you hype, makes you feel like affirmed and confident and empowered. Where is that deck actually? Oh, it's right there, because I'm like, there's another deck I was using. Oh yeah, look, you have Destined Path. Let's see, I really like this card. It says, your energy will never be average. Your DNA is divinely coded. You've always known this. You're different for a reason. Your reality shows you this every day. Every encounter is significant, destined to accomplish greatness. High rank starseed, earth angel, and divine soul. Yeah, You just being yourself is like being authentic and staying true to yourself, and like what your like your you feel your purpose is, and following that is self-love. It's the way in which self-love looks like for you. It's what self-love looks like for you. I always like be changing the question around, but essentially it's the same thing. What does self-love look like for pot number 2? Ooh, not overworking. At the bottom of the deck, we have Death and Rebirth. The truth hurts but heals. Major awakening, releasing illusions, Scorpio energy. Seeing and feeling the truth may be uncomfortable, but it is it it is pushing you into a higher timeline and frequency. The solution is here. Don't restrict what you clearly see. Trust your judgment. Must release to relieve. By you, self-love looks like accepting things for what they are and not what you want them to be. I said that in another part too, but like that's there's 2 parts. But yeah, that's like a huge thing like for us in society. And then you have impulsive behaviors, Aries energy. Impulsive behaviors and acts may be leading to burnout, roadblocks, or constant energetic depletion. Bound to materialism, very materialistic. Ooh, okay. So self-love for you, even you have all this pentacle energy and you have the Knight of Wands. So it's like self-love looks like you acknowledging your desires but not impulsively acting on it. Acting on it from a place of passion, but like having it having felt through that passion, processing it, and then acting on it, you know, but not doing it from like a completely impulsive place. And then not getting too tied to material things is also the way in which self-love comes up for you, and what self-love looks like for you. Because you may get like, you may have a tendency, or like you may sometimes feel like you need more and you have to do more in order to feel successful, or like earn your success or earn your place, and that's not the case. Like, you being human is enough, okay, period. But I get it, like that's just how it be sometimes. But like, release that. It says masculine energy overload, rushing everything. Yeah, headaches, all action. Take time to slow down. Slow down, that's my song. Yeah, let me love you, darling. I care for you more than my own self. Okay, like I was saying, take time to slow down. Impulsion is what is creating frustration, irritation, or aggressiveness, affecting your energetic state and the state of others around you. Yeah. Self-love looks like you taking a break. Is this play about me? Either your connection to the source of all create. Did I show you guys the card? I don't even think I showed you. This is the card. Ether. I hope y'all can see. Yeah, y'all can see. It says your connection to source of all creator. I'm trying to see you so bad. I need to turn on the light. Source of all creator is strengthening. Open your ears to listen. Your true connection to your roots, ancestors, and spirit guides are present and in sync. Move with spirit instead of against it by staying present and still. Protect your ether, head, hair, crown, and all it represents. Intuition, connection to the source. Yeah, self-love looks like you protecting your divine gifts. And I wanted to say protecting your intuition, because you know how like sometimes it's like people can say and do certain things and it makes you doubt yourself. Not like you in particular, but like in a general consistency, like that happens sometimes. And it's like protecting what you know to be true, not letting people get in your head and manipulate you and feel like you don't know enough, or you don't know as much as you know that you know, because people do that and I don't know why, but I guess it makes them feel like more empowered. But yeah, don't fall into that trap. You have physical, tangible proof that shows you that you have, and what it takes to bring things into fruition, and you have the drive to get things done. So don't ever feel like you're not doing enough or you aren't enough, because you are. You're very capable, and it shows. Alright, so pile number 2. What does self-love look like for them? What does... Ooh, Capricorn, the boss. Exactly. You get shit done. Self-love looks like you having something in mind and you, like, bringing it into fruition. Like, Capricorns, if they can't do nothing else, they know how to make some money. Okay? They willing to do the work. And that's what self-love looks like for you. You showing up for yourself and doing the work to bring in fruition the things that you want in this physical reality. And period. Your self-love looks like you going after your accomplishments, being ambitious. Period. These are the last cards I'm using, by the way. Any last messages for pile number 2 and how self-love? First house. Self-love for you looks like you showing up for yourself, taking care of yourself, valuing yourself and your body. You honoring your body is what self-love looks like for you, okay? Yep. Knowing when it's time to take a break, knowing when it's time to take action. That's what self-love looks like for you. Then you have Uranus, revolution. And that's what I was getting from individuality. It's kind of like you moving to the beat of your own drum. And you like, yeah, experimenting with who you are, what you like, what you don't like, is the way self-love, like, what self-love looks like for you. I want to say the way self-love shows up for you. I want to keep saying that. I don't know why. But yeah, what self-love looks like for you. Diversity, yeah, like not sticking or conforming to one thing, but like, it's kind of like not conforming to one status quo, but like just allowing yourself to be free and not tied to any like labels or anything, you know? You are everything and nothing at the same time. Like, that's what self-love looks like for you. Okay, pile number 2. That's what I have for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Like, what's tea? And I'll see y'all in another one. Peace. And I'm sorry it's so dark in here, but I'm about to turn the light on, so yeah. Hey, pile 3. This is your reading if you chose the Oracle deck. Let's get into what self-love looks like for you. Okay, pile number 3. I kind of want to keep calling. I want to call you guys pile number 2, and I want to call pile number 2 pile number 4. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Oh, I've never seen. Oh, I have seen this card, but it's different. You have the Witch, the Warlock. It says the Witch, the Warlock, Magician or Mystic, Law of Duality, and then we have Mercury energy. The intention is the influence, the focus is the magic. Intentional alchemy, magical influence. Ooh, what self-love looks like for you is kind of like setting your intention and bringing things to fruition. You, like, being the creator of your reality. And you have the law of cause and effect, mutable law. The 2 sides to everything. Must master your mental and your 3D. Slash 3D. Must master your mental. Your 3D is your mental creation. Inner world equals cause, outer world equals effect. Every cause has its effect. Everything according to law, nothing just happens. What you see is a direct result of specific action or inaction. Do not allow your outer world to determine your frequency. So what self-love looks like for you is... Yeah, that's what I just said. It's like you cause and effect. I was like, I didn't like consciously tap into what it was saying, but it's like how I said, you self-love looks like you being the creator of your reality. So like you controlling your thoughts, you like really manipulating energy into making your world, your 3D, what you want it to be. That's what self-love looks like for you. Like you having autonomy over your own life and creating your reality through your intentions. Where intention goes, energy flows. Yeah, that's what self-love is for you. Knowing that you create your reality through your thoughts and your intentions. Look, Moon in Pisces, deja vu. It says deja vu. Dreams, imagination, fantasies. Your dreams are keys. Planting spiritual seeds. Envision, acceptance, present moments, daydreams, inspiration, sacrifices. Your visions are showing you a potential open door to a new path. Wisdom or shadow work, healing, and giving the awareness needed to fulfill and bring in what is already spiritually yours. Remember, roots/seeds are in darkness. In order for growth, you must root the seed. Yeah. Self-love looks like you following your inklings, following your dreams, but like your actual dreams. Like following the spiritual things that you get, the spiritual guidance and direction. But it comes from self. Like, it's giving Neptune energy. Self-love, yeah. Incoming messages. It's kind of like self-love looks like you following the guidance that kind of like comes from within. Then we have family dynamics. I want to say with this card, self-love looks like you honoring your ancestor and your roots. Your ancestors and your roots. Well, I never seen this card, but I never got this card either. It's like a lot of, yeah, it's like a lot of divine feminine energy, receptivity. You literally have like divine femme card. Self-love looks like you like being in like a receptive energy, being very open and letting things just come to you. Not like searching for things, but like attracting things to you. Yeah. Being in like a manifester, like manifesting things energy. Type of like energy. Like that's what self-love looks like for you. Like just receiving. Wow, that's crazy. Maybe you have like Taurus or Libra in your chart. It says empowerment, receptivity, sensuality, strength, nurturance, intuition, wisdom, connection, empathy, emotionality, creativity, collaboration, divine femme, the blueprint, cosmic force. Yeah, you stepping in, being in your divine femme energy is what self-love looks like for you. Not chasing, but attracting. That's so crazy. It's like letting the things come to you with your dreams. It's like whatever like things you have, like any guidance that you need, any questions, the answers are like given to you through like spiritual inklings. But let me actually read this card. Incoming messages. I didn't read this one. It says clarity and expressiveness is on its way. Expect this message to give you confirmation you need it to confirm a recent thought form. This confirmation will let you know what is needed for your next course of action, and the situation, call, text, email, or letter could be significant. Stay faithful. Yeah, it's kind of like self-love looks like for you being in a passive energy and letting things just come to you. I'm literally saying the same thing over again. Okay, I can't say anything different. It says fatherhood, father wounds, motherhood, mother wounds. Emotions reveal parents, how you were raised. Family relationships will be significant. Expect to nurture these dynamics to bring in more harmony and peace. Forgiveness, acceptance, trust will be a theme. Prepare to explore home life, emotional attachments, relations with family, and a deeper sense of connecting to your roots. It's like, you see, it's kind of hard to read because it's and then you have this card that I've literally never seen. It says it's giving trainee. Okay? Expect, oh, this is like page energy. That's cute. You have earth, energy with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Expect good news or a start of a potential successful project. Okay. Creating a firm foundation and setting goals. Jump in and seize your opportunities while you can. This tells you that if you make the right decisions now and put the groundwork in, you will achieve your long term goals. You may find yourself thinking about your long term future. Ooh, self love looks like you acting on the goals that you want to, like, in the goals and the financial ventures that you want to build for the long term. It's like Page of Pentacles energy, like you putting in the work for what it is you want to build in the 3D realm. That's what self-love looks like for you. Taking the tangible action, taking the spiritual guidance and turning it into reality. That's what self-love looks like for you. I want to grab this third. I was at the bottom. I didn't even check. Water holds knowledge. Health is wealth. Water heals and grounds. New journey, new discoveries, new exploration, new information. Memories that bring insight. Find a body of water as the universe aligns you with insights needed for your journey. Drink more water and thank it. Speak life into your water. Your spirit team is guiding you towards fulfillment and the wellness of your being, so take care always. Okay, self-love for you look like drinking water. So let's drink some water. Let me clean this off. Period. Okay, let's get into it. Ooh, the sun wanted to come out. It was like falling out. Pound number 3. I should have probably took a break, y'all. My back is starting to hurt. Pound number 3. What does self-love look like for pound number 3? 10 of Swords. Not overthinking. Letting things go. Judgment. Ooh. I heard accepting second chances, like allowing them in. Because you know how sometimes you like wish that you can like start something over and then you get the opportunity to start it over, but you're so busy thinking about how you messed it up in the past that like you never give it a fair chance. So it's like self-love for you looks like allowing yourself to have that fair chance by accepting the past for what it is and its ending and moving on to new beginnings and allowing yourself to have that fresh start. Yeah, look, self-love looks like you going where you feel welcomed and where you feel accepted. 4 of Wands. It's like going to the place that makes you feel accomplished and like you've achieved something like great. It's like, you know? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. Self-love looks like you following your passions and your desires, acting on them. Excuse me. 3 of Swords, and then we have 5 of Pentacles. So it's like self-love looks like removing yourself from healing from the past and removing yourself from situations that make you feel less than or unworthy. Bring up, like, you know, maybe abandonment issues from your childhood, you know? That self-love looks like moving away from those situations that bring those and trigger those things out of you. Look, and then the card that came out with it was the 6 of Cups. So yeah, that talks about childhood and shit. Yeah, self-love looks like you allowing yourself to have new beginnings. Like I was saying, like for you to just give yourself a chance to start over, start fresh, start new. Without the burdens of the past, you know, of what happened in the past. 11/11. Just allowing yourself to have that freedom of knowing what happened in the past, and now you're getting a chance to do it all over again and to do it differently and do it the way that you would have wanted to do it the first time had you had the knowledge that you have now. Now it's so different because you have the knowledge and you know what you did wrong, and you can not do that, you know? You can steer yourself in a different direction. Okay, I'm back for real this time. Where I was rudely interrupted. I don't remember what I was saying about this card, but I know I was saying what self-love looks like for you is making your wishes, your desires come true. Okay, period. That's what self-love looks like for your pile number 3. What does pile number... Ooh, and I'm looking at this tattoo. So... Okay, well, what the fuck? I was looking at this tattoo, and it's kind of like... what do you call it? I was gonna say doing what it is that you feel called to do. Right. I think they have a message for you guys. I don't know, you know. I think they would like to give you guys a reading, you know. I think they have things to say to you. Anyways, doing things that may be a little out there, that not too out there, but like against the grain. I don't know, tattoos made me think of that. Self-love, like things that are truly aligned with you, but maybe not seen as valuable or acceptable in society. Comparison. Self-love looks like you being true to yourself and like accepting yourself for who you are. I want to say outside of social media. You know, like having a strong sense, like self-image, and like a strong oh my god, why am I hair falling out? Like not feeling the need to change or alter yourself for outside people, like for like the outside perception or gaze of other people, you know. Like loving all your futures for what they are. That's what self-love looks like for you. Cause like you see how like she altered like her nose and her like lips just to like get approval and validation from like people online, but it's like that's not the real her. So like essentially people are not loving her for who she actually is, but who they perceive her to be because of this image she put out. You know? So it's like even though she's getting this praise and this validation, it's not even authentic, because this is not a true reflection of her, you know? Or this individual, it's not a true reflection of them. So self-love just is being true to yourself outside of the perception of other people. Community, celebrating the people that celebrate you is self-love. I think it's over. Maybe they don't like to hear people talking. Celebrating the people that celebrate you, celebrating the people, places, and things that support you, you know? Going where you are like, ooh, self-love looks like for you going where you are accepted and welcomed for who you are, and as you like come as you are type of energy. Like going where you are accepted for who you are and not feeling like you have to change or be someone else. That's what self-love looks like for you. Building a space, building a space and environment that is true to you at your core. Only like space, environment, like building your inner circle and outer circle and your whole reality to match what is comfortable for you, because home is all about comfort, and this person is designing their home to be what they want, like their own oasis. So creating your life to be your own oasis, you know, and with the people you surround yourself with, the things that you involve yourself with, the activities, all that stuff. Like that's what self-love looks like for you, creating a space where you feel safe and comfortable. Did I already pull these cards? Yeah. And there's so many like distractions during your reading. Like, what the hell? That's so crazy. Pile number 3. What does self-love look like for you? Oh my god. Pile number 3. Perseverance. Yes, absolutely. Keep going. There's gonna be so many things that want to stop you and make you want to give up. But self-love for you looks like you keep going. 4th house, roots. Yes, self-love looks like you honoring your roots. I said that, didn't I? Yeah, I literally said that. Like, honoring your roots. And it's also like home is in here. And family. So like family is significant. Honoring your family roots. Yeah, honoring like so many different things. This is like such a good reading. I don't know why I keep getting interrupted. Moon, honoring your feelings is what self love looks like for you. Seeking out things that truly align with you, that like fulfill you, that just. Oh my god, yo, this is crazy. Seeking out opportunities and things, people, places, and things that like make you feel accepted and like you could just be yourself freely, you know? And then with travel, it's like going where, like, yeah, like being free, like not being restricted, being able to take risks. And taking risk is what self love looks like for you, not like confining yourself to anything, but just going where your heart, like, doing what your heart, like. Okay, guys, and the last message with Pluto, self love looks like you accepting endings for what they are and allowing in new beginnings. Okay, that's your message. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Hey y'all, I'm back. Whole another day. What the heck? So, pile number 4. This is your reading. If you chose the Astro deck, you know? Let's see what self-love looks like for you. Probably taking a break and knowing when to let things settle and come back to it, okay? Pile number 4. What does self-love look like for pile number 4? Flow. Yeah. Trying flow. That's what I'm saying. Letting things flow. Going with the flow. Like, trying is kind of like taking the most least resistant path. Like, taking the path where it's like you don't have to exert any much energy or force. Everything just runs smoothly. Ooh, Destiny. And Aries. North Node, Aries. Maybe you have a North Node in Aries. That would be cool. I think it goes North Node, Aries. What does self-love look like? Destiny. Following your destiny. Going where your heart, like, is most content. Gemini, like making decisions based off of what truly like fuels your fire, lights your fire. I'm thinking of the Backstreet Boys. I don't know. I want it that way. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heart. No, don't ask me the lyrics. I don't know. But then we have Gemini, the butterfly. Self-love looks like socializing and joining like your local communities and like connecting with people, like groups that like share the same values as you. But like more so like hobbies and interests is what I'm getting. You know, like say that you're really into Sims. And so you join a community that's really into Sims, because then it's kind of like having people that have shared interests is what's, and like having people around you, like friends that you have like mutual and shared interests with, like it just really it like really, I don't know how to explain it, but it really does something like for you to make you feel like, I don't know, seen and understood, and like that's very important for you to be seen and feel like you're understood, feel like you have someone that you can relate to. So like finding that sense of community within like those spaces is like what self-love looks like for you. Finding people you can relate to. Yeah. Cause like I don't know. You know how for air signs, like air suns, like their like mission is to master like communication and connections with other people. And like those type of realms, so it's kind of giving me that energy. Even though we got Destiny North Node, Destiny North Node Aries, which is like fire, which would be like the opposite. It would be South Node Libra, but it's kind of like, I don't know, mastering the spaces. That's what I'm getting. Then we have at the bottom like Jupiter expansion, optimism. Self love for you looks like being optimistic, knowing going after what you want and like having the what do you call it? The confidence and like not even the confidence, but the mindset of I'm going to get it. Yeah, like being confident in your approaching, knowing what you want and that you're going to get it. And that makes sense with Aries out here. Yeah, self-love looks like you confidently going after the things that you want. Pile number 4. What does self-love look like for pile number 4? Ooh, resentment, tension. That made me think of Beyonce resentment. Resentment, tension, self-sabotage, clouded judgment, holding grudges, envy, jealousy, spite. Obsessiveness is in the air. The frequencies around you are getting real dense and heavy. Be mindful of destructive thinking patterns resurfacing from the past or in general. Okay, so self-love looks like, yeah, Scorpio Mars, that could be in very intense energy. Then you have Get Back to Nature at the bottom of the deck. What, I think this is Taurus. Yeah, Taurus moon. So like with Scorpio Mars, it's kind of like yeah, it can be like a retaliation. Self-love looks like you letting things go and not like dwelling or letting them fester. You accepting things for what it is, what people done, and be like, okay, that happened. Take it to the chin and move on, but not like I don't know. Scorpio placements got this thing where it's like, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. They did me dirty. I'm gonna get them. It's like this weird obsessive, like it can be like real, like a lot. Like it could be real dark. It could get dark, and it's like, no, don't. Self love looks like you moving away from that energy and just accepting things for what it is and what happened, acknowledging it and moving on for your best and highest interest. Number 4. I know somebody like that, but they got like a Scorpio. They don't have no Scorpio placements. They got Taurus placements though. So I don't know. That man got problems. And that's like the opposite of Scorpio, so it makes sense. They have shared tendencies. But I never really seen a Taurus placement act like that. But I guess they have it in them. Pile number 4. What does self-love look like for pile number 4? My nose. Oh my god, it's just like, jeez. It's like crazy. Oh, something did flip out. I was like, I know a car flipped over. Chosen. Oh my god, you guys, my nose. What the heck? Many are called, few are chosen. Do you accept the call? Your DNA is unlocked and loaded. Powerful discoveries ahead. Remember who you are. Yeah. And then it came on top of destiny. Exactly. Right. So it's like self-love looks like you acknowledging that you are one of the few many that have been chosen to come out here to fulfill a major like destiny. So self-love looks like you acknowledging that and knowing because you are a chosen one, there are certain things, I want to say certain burdens that you have to bear, certain shit you gotta just accept for what it is, you know? You're not like everybody else, so you can't like think and behave like everybody else, you know? Self-love is like, I'm different, okay, I accept it, my purpose is major, okay, I can't let the petty little shit get to me, period. Period. Pile number 4. What does self-love look like for pile number 4? Ooh, see, look. Feeling balanced, centered, and what does that say? Influenced by your own energy. Yeah, it's like, and that's crazy because it's like falls on top of Aries, and that's literally true. Aries is like all about self. It's like Aries doesn't let like outside influences or people, places, or things tell them what they are or who they are or what they should do. It's like all about following their own sense of judgment and like. And then we have in the Destiny and Aries. I mean, I keep saying Destiny. So, like, yeah, it's kind of like that energy. It's like you going to the beat of your own drum. So, it's like you, like, following your own energy, your own advice. It says inner peace radiating or high vibes. So self-love looks like you following your own guidance, your own like knowledge, because you have it in you. Not letting like outside energies be the dictator of your life, but knowing that you have everything you need because you were chosen to be a leader. So self-love looks like you taking on that position of a leader. Right. Okay. Inner peace, radiating or high vibes. Your frequency is at its highest state, not allowing outside energies to affect you. One with self, nature, earth, spirit, and the divine. Yeah, self-love looks like you being aligned with yourself, honestly, and the divine. You being very secure and confident in yourself and your abilities. This energy, she wrote it as Venus in Virgo. Oh my god, another card that I've never seen. I be so jelly. Like, why y'all get these cards? I get the same cards, y'all. The same cards every time. I kid you not. And y'all be getting all the different cards. Like, what? I didn't even know this was in a deck. I don't even know what this is. It says, ooh, be mindful of overworking. This play about me. It is play about me. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is H to the O-V. Stop. Be mindful of overworking. Let me reintroduce myself. Stepping into a better version of self. Okay, period. A new era of me. Capricorn energy. Who I was is not who I am. Period. Eat that up. Hard work pays off. Building an empire takes discipline and diligence. Be patient with yourself. Look at it. Ain't she a bad little... And she snipped like a Barbie. Her hair is cute. I love Bantu knots. Accept every version of self as each version is pushing you... y'all did not see that. Pushing you towards... Where was I? Pushing you towards who you are meant to be and who you are becoming. Oh, ate that up. Building takes mastery. Your efforts does not go unnoticed by the universe. Self-love looks like for you, knowing you're a bad little bitch and you snip like a Barbie. Even if you are a man, you still a bad little bitch and you snip like a Barbie. Hips, lips, ass, and a cardi. Yeah, hello, motherfucker. Love that song. But yeah, self-love looks like you knowing that you put in the work and that your work is not in vain. Like how valuable your work and your energy is to society. And not even just like to the universe, honestly. Monitoring spirits. I didn't used to know what this was. Then I heard a reader say it one day, right? And I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I heard my friend, Divine Leah, goddess. I always call her Leah, so I'd be like, wait, I didn't know if it was Divine. I don't know. But yeah, Divine Leah Goddess, that's my friend. And she was talking about it on live one day. Ooh, 12/12. And I was like, oh, this is a thing. The fact that I'm hearing about it twice in like a short time period, that means something. Oh, why my dog stretching like that? That was creepy. Not too much. Not too much. But yeah, like flies are monitoring spirits. Anytime I see a fly, I'm like, oh, somebody trying to watch me. Get them out of here. Anyways, that's not the point. Stay aware of your immediate environment as certain spirits attached to your enemies come to lurk and stalk to see what you are doing or up to. Especially if you are a private person, be vigilant and in regards to how you feel around certain people. Dead bugs, random flies. See, I told you it'd be them flies. Or big creepy crawling bugs in your home. Self-love looks like you being mindful of the energies around you. And then we have... Oh, I can show you this. Yeah, this card. Trust us. Healing generations, ancestors communicating and working through you. Trust us. You are safe and protected. You are being nurtured by your ancestors to break contracts. Oh my god, that's another card I've never seen. Anyways, you are being nurtured by your ancestors to break contracts, karma, and generational trauma. Look to your childhood versus now for insight. Self-love looks like you trusting your ancestors and knowing that, that you're the one that's going to make the difference. That's why you have like chosen here and destiny and Aries. Because Aries is all about self. Like I says, fire starter. It's like a self starter. Like, it's, you have to start it. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So it's like, you are the initiator. Like, it's up to you. It's your destiny to get this shit right. Wrap this shit out. That's what self-love looks like, you completing that mission, completing that task. And that's a big task, I'm not gonna hold you. And we have at the bottom of the deck, fear-mongering. I always get this card, unfortunately. Someone, something, or you could be projecting fear onto yourself or a situation you are dealing with. Fear is the lowest vibration and emotion you can feel. Stay aware of how this can affect your aura field and those around you. Yeah. So it's like back to that Gemini energy. And then back to that monitoring spirit energies. Like, these two low-key like go together real bad. But yeah, it's kind of like being mindful of like your thoughts. And then, because the one thing that she always say, Leah say, is be mindful of your thoughts, because not all your thoughts are your own. And that's so true, especially with monitoring spirits. It's like, you can, like, there could be people that are close to you that you wouldn't even, like, people in your close proximity and close environment that can be planting little seeds. And so then, like, you can, like, fear will start to creep up inside of you, and then it'll, like, you'll have, like, start doubting your abilities and your own energy and start looking to outside sources. And that's not what self-love looks like for you. Self-love looks like you being aware of your thoughts, being aware of the energies around you, and being aware, like, separating, being able to differentiate your energy from other people's energy, and, like, being secure and, like, stable in your energy is what self-love looks like for you. Period. That ate. That really did. Let's get into the tarot. I hope all the cards are here. Y'all, tell me why. Y'all have to tell me if this means something, or like what y'all think about this. I had like this deck near me. I don't even know where it was though. But then I had went to go do my homework. I had opened my computer, 1616, and the devil card was just laying there, like out of this deck. And the deck was like in the house, and I was outside, and I opened my computer, and the devil card was right there. I was like, what that mean? Who this for? Who this for? Y'all gotta tell me. What do y'all think that means? I tried to look into it, but I don't know. I was confused. So I just left it. Not the card, I just left it alone. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Whenever it's time for me to know what that means, I guess. Look, this bitch. What's up with you? Nah, there's something going on. I was just talking about her. What do you want with me? That's not for now. Anyways, for pound number 4, what does self-love look like for pound number 4? Who this fuck? I was just talking about her. Just talking about you. We have the 2 of swords, but it came out like this. My cards don't even come out like... And then we have 1717. A lot of... Nah, y'all got some energy around you. Who's around? I don't know. There's something. But I'm not gonna let that fear creep in, because that's when the low vibrational spirits start coming around. Good vibes only. Moon. What does self-love look like for pound number 4? Ooh. You guys have some type of deity or something around you, because the way the cards pop out, it's like, that's the energy it gives. It's not bad, though. Just creeped me out a little bit. 2 of Swords. Indecisive energy. It's like, not even indecisive, it's like stalemate. But that upright is like stalemate, indecisive. But this one's like inconclusive energy. I'm thinking like balance. Self-love looks like a balance between your head and your heart. Like your intuition, knowing when to use your intuition and when to use your logic. That's the energy. I'm getting like having that balance between intuition and logic. And the world card, what self-love looks like for you is like completing cycles, wrapping things up, completing karma, like getting it out of there. Like wrapping up cycles, not staying in anything for too long. Knowing when to move away from things. Yeah, knowing when it's time to like pull back your energy and move on. That's a lot of cards. Pound number 4. What does self-love look like for pound number 4? I keep hearing, who this fuck? Because I was saying, who this fuck? Yeah, Chariot. Self-love looks like you moving past. I want to say moving past the bullshit. Oh yeah, and then I woke up this morning and this was laying next to me. I'm like, what's going on, man? Who this fuck? Yeah, it's like the same message. It's like, you're like, self-love looks like knowing when to walk away and like let things come to an end. Like knowing when something has like reached this like ending, reached this peak, and Aries energy, reached this peak, and like accepting it and moving forward is what self-love looks like to you. Not staying in any place for too long, not being in a stalemate for too long. Using your logic, and I heard discernment, intuition to make a decision. Why? Look, y'all got some. I had just did a crown chakra yoga practice right before this, so that might be why. I'm like, yeah, it's like I'm here with it, like here with it. Yeah, discernment. Self-love looks like using strong discernment. Look, whenever I see the High Priestess, that's when I know I'm on point. Ooh. Self-love looks like you honoring your value. And then honoring what you don't see, but what you feel. Knowing when you need to step in that leadership power of position. Knowing when you need to take the lead and take action and like be in charge and be in demand. Yeah. And it also gave me like being aware of the energies that like don't serve you. Because like any suit can go together, right? But traditionally, wands and earth, like wands and pentacles wouldn't go together. So it's like, you see how she's minding her business and he has like such a watchful eye on her. So it's like self-love looks like you being aware of the energies around you that don't serve you and don't have the best intentions, that cannot give you anything or like add value to your life, because essentially it's like, when we think about it, like let's actually think about it like from a different point. It's like she has the seed and all he has is like fire, but she needs water to plant the seed and make it grow, but he doesn't have that, so he cannot actually help her elevate in her position, like if we look at it from that. And then self-love for you looks like following your intuition, trusting your inklings. I can't say anything else. Then we have the King of Cups. Look, knowing who serves you, like knowing who can actually help you. Look, who can like help elevate you and get you to where you need to be and where you need to be. Because your path is all about following your destiny. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna read this card. I wasn't gonna read it because I'm like, I never seen this card. I wanted to be surprised, but I'll read it because it's standing out to me and it's so cute. Magnetic attraction, Venus. We got Libra and Taurus energy. Seductive aura. You are the lucky charm. Ooh, powerful aura. You got a powerful, mysterious aura. Expect to attract something new because of your beauty. I told you was a bad little bitch and you sniff like a Barbie. I told y'all that. Like, whoever you are, you must be fine. You are a powerful source. It says you are a power source, but I said you're a powerful source. Okay, period. Self-love looks like you using your beauty to your advantage. Yes, absolutely. Do that. Look, choose love. Maybe you're a Libra or a Taurus. What's the opposite of Gemini? Oh, Sag. Gemini, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio. There's a lot of different stuff out here. Look, it girl, all eyes on you. I said that. And like, look, you guys have flow again. Self-love looks like you being in flow. Like you just going with the flow of the universe. Not like creating stagnant energy by trying to like, look, psychic services. Find your oracle. Like you are the oracle. Yeah. Manifest. Yeah, self-love looks like you manifesting things into reality by just being in flow. And what does self-love look like for pile number 4? I really love these cards so much, y'all. Do I want to take these? Okay, I'll take them. Self-love, yeah, following divine timing. Letting divine timing just play out. And then power number card. This card. Boss up. Yeah, you like elevating and stepping into the next level is what self-love looks like for you. You continuously like growing and evolving is what self-love looks like for you. It's like taking on different tasks, completing those goals, and like moving on to the next. It's like you're tackling things, you're getting things done in this lifetime. You're really like, it's like you're moving things, like you're setting things into motion. Wait, yo, why does he look like a face, an outline of a face? Do you see it? It's like that's the nose and that's the mouth, that's the chin. That's weird. Yeah, you have some type of energy around you. And then you always notice how like there was a person in the background, but you can't even see the person because it's like an umbrella. They're like hiding. So I don't know what the fuck you have around you, but be aware. Okay. Individuality. Yeah. What self-love looks like for you is you just being your authentic self. Let's see. Did I use all the cards? I think I did. Yeah. And then we're going to pull some of these cards. Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Yeah, knowing that if something doesn't come into fruition, it just wasn't meant for you. Self-love is like accepting things. Yeah, and then broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Yeah. If something doesn't work out the way in which you want it to be, wanted it to, just know that something better would be on its way. So self-love looks like you accepting that. Unsettled times need to plan ahead. Self-love looks like you knowing when to take action. When like things... Yeah, look, skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Some weird shit. I don't know. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With that, it's like, mine is like, regardless of it saying the same sex, it's kind of giving me that energy I was saying with Gemini. You mastering and knowing like who to be around, like that matches your vibe, you know? Because then that way, when you like find people like kind of like a soul tribe energy, but not necessarily, it's just like people that you connect with that, and they could be your soul tribe, that you connect with that just make you feel like understood. Because you know, not everyone's into the same things that you're into. So to find people that are like as passionate about something that you are, it's like really like a special type of thing to have. August. Maybe significant. I'm smelling the sage over there. That's weird, man. I'm gonna sage after this. But yeah, self-love looks like you accomplishing things, getting things done. V for victory. Tower, solid foundation, successful effort. Yeah, self-love looks like you acknowledging the effort that you put in and knowing that with that effort you will have success. Okay? Period. Pound number 4. That 8. Your reading was low-key long. 28 minutes. It was worth it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think if you have any thoughts about the reading. And I'll see y'all in another one. Peace.